3, 2, 1. Welcome to the 225 podcast with your host, Noah Ray.
Take two.
Andrew Cargill. And me, Matthew Albazadi. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here and ready to record.
In the morning, and Drew's already moaning and groaning and making bear noises. It's not going to be a good day.
Okay, Noah. So I feel like you're just negative Nancy.
I've had a pretty terrible day or two, so yeah.
Okay, misses one set in the past. How long have you been training now? 8 years. Misses one rep, which was still an insane PR.
Deadlift 2 weeks ago too.
Just shut up. What are you? Okay, I'm no longer a part of this. Okay.
So, for those wondering, I get to look at the audio while it records to make sure it's working. And the way wavelengths look, they should be, up and down. Drew's thing was just all wavelengths. So I had to turn his mic
y'all
down.
just had a really good session of just hearing my noise.
The AI will filter that out.
Oh, I got a headache.
I was about to say the same thing. I was saying that to my family, and they were like, "Are you okay? Like, you need to stop." And I was like, "No, I'm so dumb." All right, so I got the energy drink this week. It is the Ashoc Energy Orange Freeze. This looks pretty solid. I'd never heard of this brand. Drew had heard of them, but yeah, 10 calories.
Breaking the bank.
Breaking the bank.
Laughing all the way down to the bank.
Here you go, Noah.
I'd heard of this from a boy, Chris Cho. I've seen them before, but I always thought they were just no name, whatever. But I saw my boy Chris Cho with it and Tropical Punch, rated an 8.6. Now this is orange.
Creamsicle though. It's like a creamsicle. Look
so
at
I'm
this
interested to know what this is gonna be like.
3, 2, 1, let's get into it. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
One hefty sip. Everyone knows the rules. Immediately hit with cream.
Wow.
That is rainbow sherbet from Rain, but orange.
That is good.
No.
The cream, the top note, the sweetener.
So pure vanilla. Cream. Top notes. And sugar.
That's 10. Stuff done.
Wow. No,
That's
you know
actually-
rainbow sherbet from Rain? This is like the same
That's
flavor
actually really good.
profile, but like
More
a
orange.
more orange.
Can we clip the first minute of this podcast where we're like, oh, and then the first sip? Wow.
No, that's good.
How much caffeine's in this?
Oh, we did not check.
Oh shit. 200.
450.
200.
Not bad. It has 210 grams of sodium. That's valid.
Mm-hmm.
You're bugging. Yo. Did you guys check out the new food review at Stefan Azair on Instagram?
Oh yeah.
No, that
So funny.
was so funny.
Tried a cookie.
We tried to cook
It was terrible.
It was so good.
Anywho, wow, that's a high hitter.
What did I rate?
I'm impressed.
Ghost Orange Cream.
This is way better.
Yeah.
I feel like both of y'all gave
I gave like
Low
a 7-1.
I think I give it
No, I think I gave like a 7.
you gave 7 flat. I'm pretty sure.
me.
Yeah, I think you
I
gave
feel
it
like I
7.
gave it an 8. It was like a good 8.
I don't think I
Ooh,
did.
you know what bothers me? This is really small detail, but
I was about to say they have a custom can.
I like
no, I don't like how it's not hollow because I like to play with these.
Really? I think
Yeah.
it's cool. No, I think it's cool.
So I take them off, cut them in two.
Yeah, but that's an expensive detail.
It
That because they can't just mass produce the cans at that point. Then they have to mass produce.
But I
these
think
too.
this is still a
Excuse me.
This is a sticker.
Yeah, but a lot of them are. I mean, I'm being really picky about that type of stuff. But
I like the can though. It's a good this is a solid drink.
their brand needs to be different. Like the whole logo thing is ugly.
Yeah,
That thing's ugly. But
but it's So we went. This is a QT purchase because I didn't have time to go to Vitamin
QT
Shop.
is so good, valid in every aspect.
Yeah.
Quick Trip tops all gas stations.
Buffalo chicken cheese sticks.
Yeah.
What
What other gas station can you get?
Drew knows
A-bomb
QT inside and out.
I know every.
Like I go to QT, I'll buy some barbells, bars, maybe a core power, maybe an energy drink. Drew's
I never bought a Core Power.
You
don't know
never
why.
ever had a core.
They're like
Pro?
$6, bro.
Oh yeah,
That's
right.
exaggeration.
No way
but
am I.
okay.
Or they're
I
like
can go to home and get a
$4.
scoop of protein.
So
Well, sometimes
that's
you're just on the road. Okay.
yeah.
I mean,
dude,
I've bought.
Like,
I'm
obviously, I don't want to.
exaggerating a little bit,
the-
but like,
protein, like, I don't even know, the famine when you were just getting into the gym, right? And you didn't really like cook a lot of whole foods. You didn't really know. You just knew you had to hit X amount of grams of protein. Dude, your boy would be like protein bars, core, because that's all I knew how to get protein. You know, I wasn't really like weighing stuff yet. I would go buy like 2 for $7, just take a core power and take another one. And I would like, oh, dude, I know. This was like back in the day. Now I'll like maybe have a core power once every 7 months.
that was a really
That's oddly
odd.
specific.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to say 6 months, but I was like, that's too generous. You know what? I think I saw this on Instagram, but I also just a big fan of this food. You want to talk about like, because you go to especially when you're traveling and you have to like get a snack. My favorite snack for traveling is the buffalo blue cheese combos.
Oh no, those things are nasty.
So valid.
I was really getting amped up, and I've had those before. Those are revolting.
The Buffalo Wild Wings
Yes,
ones?
because those are
Not
that's
Wild Wings,
what
just
stuck up to
Buffalo.
me. That's
Wow.
revolting.
So that's like one of my favorite snacks.
You can only have one, and that was the worst
Anyway,
possible thing you could have
Shout out
said.
to Caleb. He bought me a pack once because they're hard to
No,
find.
Caleb, you did this man dirty.
Anyway, but that whole thing is like 1,000 calories of just carbs. So now when I'm traveling, I buy beef jerky. Whole bags, like 35 grams of
bags.
protein.
Have you ever
32
eaten the
calories.
chicken wrap things at Quick Trip?
The taquitos?
Yeah, they're in the rollers. The
Yeah,
chicken and
those are
cheese
good.
ones, they're only like 180 calories, and they're like
Those are pretty good.
20 grams, 18 grams of protein.
Bad.
Dude, their
calories.
kitchen is underrated.
I would eat like 2 or 3 of those. And they're also like 2 for like
Racetrack
$2.
pizza is valid too. I've got a QT pizza.
Oh my god, Racetrack has buffalo chicken and bananas. We're not okay.
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna throw this. We were on the way to church one day, and
You'll stop the
we did-
Racetrack for
we
free.
stopped by Racetrack to get like a snack because we were gonna eat right after, and I see they have Krispy Kreme at Racetrack, so I got 3 buffalo chicken empanadas and 3 Krispy Kreme.
Bro gets a
Louis
snack and it
donuts.
could feed a family of 4. That's crazy.
And
True.
they were
Yeah.
fantastic. I don't regret a thing.
Well, I was helping his family like load the equipment back into their storage unit.
This was
And do you know where I'm going with this? I don't think you do. Maybe you do. But his dad told like his sister to go get like some Gatorade and stuff. She comes back with like 15 Gatorades and body armors for 4 people. And there's one low calorie body armor. I was like, I'll take this one.
I'm pretty sure that was for my dad, but that's okay.
He needs to bulk anyway right now.
You know that's not what he wants. But anyways,
This is
get back
valid.
to the drink. Sorry, figured out.
I'm just
Mine may be a little higher than what I think.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Is it my turn?
I really like that.
This is a really good orange.
Actually, wait, 8.3, because the price, dude. I got
They're
3
also
of these
cheap.
for $5.50.
You got 3 of them for
$5.50.
oh
cheap.
crap. That's actually that changes. I'm give it a.
Bro didn't spend a dime. That changes.
That changes.
He's like, I didn't buy these. $5.50.
8.4. Like I'm. pretty
That's
happy.
high for you.
That is
Yeah.
really high. That
Like,
may
I
be
mean,
one of your highest.
For orange drinks, I think this is probably my favorite orange drinks out in like the catalog of energy drinks. And yeah, 8.4. I'll give it an 8.4. I'm shocked what you're about to say.
It's not above a 9.
Okay.
Not above a 9.
Okay. I was
Because
like,
there's only like 3 energy drinks that are above a 9 for me.
yeah, one of them is stupid, but that's okay.
8.
8.8.
Valid.
This is a really good.
Energy drink.
I really like it. I would be excited to try the fruit punch one.
Yeah, like I really want to find a tropical.
Because usually if you can nail, like orange cream, not like that it's a hard flavor, but it's kind of a hard flavor. If you can nail that, a fruit punch should be so easy. Like
No,
fruit
this
punch
isn't
stuff
orange.
is so easy. Orange cream
Yeah.
is a lot more difficult, so I'd like to see where they would go with the whole fruit punch route.
tropical punch, 2 different things.
Okay. But it's
No. All right, 888384.
Yeah.
Val, this is a high.
This
tier
came out of
info.
nowhere.
Yeah.
This was an underdog, I'd say.
Excuse me.
What is our average rating? We need to be doing an average rating.
We need to keep track of what we're doing.
Yeah. Hey, for someone that just watches every single episode, we'd like you to do it for
So
us.
this gets an 8.5 from the boys.
Yeah.
That's valid.
solid. Yeah. I
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Kind of things coming out of nowhere and kind of an underdog aspect. Not that this is an underdog aspect. One thing I wanted to talk about today was Gymshark getting into the whole powerlifting game.
That was a smooth
and
transition.
the singlet. Yeah,
Anytime.
but like I wanted to kind of
No, I know.
dive into it. So Gymshark, obviously, a lot of people know for the past few years by the gym community has kind of gotten made fun of, things like that, just because of their marketing strategies and stuff like that. But recently, within the past like year or two, David Lade took that over, their marketing section.
Because I don't know what was. Because to me, it was just like, I saw the cringe. I don't want to be rude, but like gym beginner wearing
It's very much
Gymshark.
so. They were aiming for beginner lifters. They were all, and once
And
again,
that's
I'm
cool.
not going to get into the politics of it, but super like
I
body
will.
positive, obesity, stuff like that. Like a lot of their female models were plus size, and then their men models were like shredded, and it was just like how we're.
Guys
like,
just don't care.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that was some of the things that were going on. Whether you agree, disagree, not taking shots at anything. But like a lot of people
Let's
that
go
were
political.
super involved in the gym just didn't really. It kind of looked at it as like a beginner brand. Like if you're
Yeah,
wearing
that's cool.
Gymshark,
That's
and there's a place for that. Like
Yeah.
they obviously were like, you go into a gym, there's
Hot
like
take.
5 people wearing Gymshark.
GBT in powerlifting.
I'm kind of with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that, but Gymshark is just so much bigger.
Oh,
like
yeah,
Gymshark is like a couple
100%,
$billion worth company. Like it's like a
Oh, it is.
huge.
It's a
I have
100 billion.
mad not
Couple-
100,
couple
couple
billion.
billion.
I was about to be like,
no,
He's a billionaire now.
yeah,
I
he's
think.
the youngest billionaire in UK.
He got like
history, I
knighted
think.
too or something. I
Yeah.
have mad respect for him. Also,
Oh, yeah.
I hear this was, I think, like the week of my brother's wedding. One of now my sister-in-law's distant cousins, all the guys who were close in the family went on a fishing trip like the day before, a little charter. And he was wearing Gymshark. And he was like, this is $20 for a pair of shorts.
Yeah,
And that's valid.
there's a place for it.
and but
I've had them.
they're not they're not like crappy.
I did
Yeah.
Really?
mine. Okay,
This
You're-
is what he said.
You're a big boy.
no, I will say
That's crazy.
So I have had like 5 pairs of their shorts, and they're black 5-inch shorts for $20. Great, but you can't wash them more than like
Oh,
10 to 15
Ooh,
times,
really?
or else the bottom inseam rips.
So
Oh,
I've
yeah.
had these shorts for 3 years. Lululemon.
See,
They were
Yeah.
$68.
You-
Lulu's.
That's expensive.
quality.
And
Yeah.
just now, the pockets are kind of ripping.
Yeah,
That's the
But they have
only
a
thing.
lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
Like no matter
Well,
what,
they have
you
a
can
you
randomly-
can't say no policy.
You can't say no.
So like if I go in, I'm like, this is broken here.
Oh,
like you
yeah.
can't say no.
Yeah,
So Gymshark, once again, their
I want to be
marketing
mad,
strategies
but I
were, to their whatever.
can't. They changed.
But now David Lade has taken over, and everyone in the gym community knows who that is. And it was a huge moment when they signed him on as one of their marketing
Everybody
directors.
I know shared that when they posted
Yeah.
it. They're like,
I mean, that's insane.
I'm not
Like,
a big David Lade guy. Like I don't really care.
Yeah.
But then I saw that, I'm like, okay, this brand's about to.
and
it's
it
changing
has
now.
changed so much.
Yeah.
Gymshark now has like some of their new Instagrams are like Gymshark lifting, Gymshark powerlifting, stuff like that.
I haven't
So
seen that.
yeah, there's different accounts now through Gymshark. One of them's like Gymshark lifting account or whatever. I followed it. It's really cool. But now they're starting to get into the whole powerlifting realm. I'm pretty sure they're dropping like knee sleeves, wrist wraps, stuff like that.
I
I've
did
heard.
not.
I
know
think
that.
they had they've had both of those
Yeah.
for the longest time, but I think
They're redoing. it.
yeah,
But
because
then they dropped their singlet.
the singlet's what's been getting
and
amped off
also-
lately.
Like what Gymshark is it still is like a beginner gym brand.
Yeah.
But that also means their powerlifting singlet's only $75.
Which is
$74 with like free shipment. That
Free shipping too.
is awesome. Like the SBD ones are like 110 plus shipping, so you're in like $120. You know, like
I think the best singlet in the game is
Titan.
70.
whoa, what?
How much is a Titan singlet?
That's
what I'll say. They're like 100 now. They've been up.
I did not buy mine for $100.
Yeah, mine were only 60 when I bought mine.
Yeah, it's I think for the classic is 90.
Yeah. But
That's
the
like I think
Gymshark
Gymshark
one,
may be the cheapest singlet you can buy right now. That's like a reputable. Like
and it looks good.
I love the all black.
The only other one would be Stoic. So those are the two cheapest. I know you guys don't love Stoic, but those are the two cheapest singlets.
But also that people know about. Like Stoic, I think is a lot smaller of a brand.
More niche.
So like, but to Gymshark to be promoting powerlifting like that, I think that's huge.
It's just it's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's huge for powerlifting in general. And also they have Jamal as the face of it, which is awesome. So it's gonna be giving him a lot of publicity. He's like
They did a
literally
big
one of the
thing,
best deadlifters in the world, if
think-
not the best.
No,
Sorry.
he's the best.
Yeah, I'd probably say.
They did it a few months ago where Gymshark took over Corrupted Strength.
Yep.
They did a big thing.
Well, they did a big thing in England. Like Jamal
They're
went
doing all
out.
types of stuff.
Jamal went out to England and did like a full master class on SBD, which is
really
crazy for the
I would
sport.
honestly pay for that master class.
Yeah, I would.
I've never done a master class, but that also
I
just
don't.
be
It wasn't
interesting.
actually a master class.
Oh, but just
it was just
okay.
like a class with. You know, I mean, I used to
Yeah,
train
it's
with
okay.
Jamal.
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
I trained with him once. I
Yeah.
told him to move so I could grab my bag, and it was terrifying.
He was a menace back at Merritt when he used to train.
Oh, I
for those who
couldn't
don't know, Jamal Brown,
Like his arms were the size of my waist.
was
I wish I
Merritt
was
a barbell, and like, I mean, you would walk in, you know, and this was like when I first started going. So now, I mean, we kind of have a little bit more of a presence there, but like, nah, you know, I just was no one. I didn't really know the gym owner or anything like that. And I would walk in, you know, say hi to Miss Jean, and then I'd go like do deadlifts with like 3 reds, and I'm like, why are all the reds missing? And there's just like 9 reds on a bar, and Jamal is just casually repping it, and I'm like, what?
He's crazy.
He's insane.
Yeah, so the fact that he's also a Gymshark athlete is huge for them. I know they're signing on a lot more people. I've seen Joy wearing the Gymshark. Not that she's signed with Gymshark, but she's wearing it. She's blowing up right now.
Yeah.
A lot of the big guys, I think Weeze wore one.
Because they definitely took a
even
hit
though
when
he's
C-Bum
sponsored.
left.
Yeah, but even
Yeah.
though he is sponsored by GBT and like Weeze does all their stuff, he still wore their Gymshark singlet once. But when they did that corrupted strength,
Where's Gymshark?
yeah,
So does that guy Nabil who's like a really strong deadlifter. I mean, they're definitely. I
I'm
feel like
gonna
they're
buy
making
one,
waves,
and I want to see what it's
powerlifting.
like.
I want to see the quality of it
I do
because I
too.
know it won't be a Titan, but I'm hoping it's at least. I'd
So
say the second best thing is probably A7.
SBD.
no SBD.
Oh, really?
I think
Not
So-
like style wise, like
Yeah.
I've only
Okay, I
worn.
wasn't sure.
I'm only
Average.
speaking from the place I know. I've only worn a Titan singlet and an SBD singlet.
Mhm.
I think in terms of functionality, I think the Titan's the best.
Yeah.
Now, what I do like about the SBD singlet is because it's pretty thin, so you're not
Not
getting
like the GBT ones though.
that's bad.
those.
But like the SBD is thin to where my brace feels the same. So my only complaint
Yeah.
with the Titan is I have to start training in my Titan about 3-4 weeks out from a meet so I can adjust to the brace.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay.
I
You
just think the
Brace it.
SBD ones are cooler.
The what?
So the SBD ones are cooler.
Oh yeah, like
I'll never not wear. I don't think I'll ever not wear an SBD singlet on the platform unless I'm like sponsored by someone. I don't think
Yeah.
I would.
I
ever
mean,
do that.
Titan. If you're listening, I love you. They have the best singlet there is. Just nothing can change my mind on that. It's the ugliest singlet as
Yeah.
well. And I mean, they could do something about it, but it's just that old school lifting brand too. I mean, like SBD, I don't think I've ever worn a different singlet. Ever since I've started, I've only worn Titan, and it's just
See, I didn't want to try one on because like even if it is better, I'm still not gonna
yeah,
wear it.
Yeah.
So like, but I do want to get like. So my issue is I really like training in a singlet. So
yeah.
and you can't wash a singlet every time you wear it.
Yeah.
If you wear it all the time. So like I'll
I'm
wear
gonna
it
have
like
to wash mine soon.
yeah, I'll wear it like 3 times for like, an hour or 2 and then
Yeah.
put it back down and then wash it. But it's the problem of now I don't want to wash my SBD singlet like all the time because that's what I want to wear on my platform. So I'm thinking about buying another SBD and a Gymshark one, so I can
I think
three
you
to
should have more
rotate.
than one singlet.
Yeah,
Just
I
all-
agree. Well, I have those two
always.
GBT ones, but I don't. It's kind of. I don't want to wear those.
Like, you can
like I
rock
don't
'em.
find
Top 10 worst.
any-
When I saw those, I was like, who bought these?
Yeah, like regrets that I have purchasing. I don't know why I bought those.
Like, I mean, you could wear it to make it look good. It's
Yeah, but I think
just
they're ugly. Like I don't, not ugly, but
Yeah.
like the quality. When I sat
The
down
quality
and
was-
they popped threads, and I was an XL, I was like,
Yeah.
wow. The SBD large, like,
We both
Kitchen
were
never
that.
doing that.
yeah.
Yeah, I do wear a small.
The Titan extra small doesn't pop threads.
That's crazy.
It's not. It's awesome. Titan sponsor.
I can't believe you wear an extra small.
I haven't worn the extra small in a while. I've worn the small. I don't know where the extra small is went.
Wow,
So we'll
Big
see.
news.
it's crazy.
In other news, there's a lot of new stuff
But
coming out.
the SBD
SVD's
knee
dropping
sleeves are
knee
coming
sleeves.
out.
Dude,
So
I'll get those because I'm an SBD.
if they're
little
at the
fanboy.
booth, I'll buy them. Like, just to see them, and like I'll bring them on here or something. Like, if
well, you
someone.
need new knee sleeves.
I
Bro has a rip like this
Yeah.
big.
My
Insane.
inserts are
Inserts.
bad. It's I need to
Don't they have
contact
a refund?
Mhm.
But the problem is I got it at a booth.
They should still
That's
warranty
where
it's
it's gonna
their
be
own
weird.
product.
Yeah, and I agree, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. But
Well, I want
the
to pair
USB
those SBD.
the new SB, like we have no knowledge about them at all, but we can already tell like they're gonna have to be
Well,
game
no, like,
changing.
SBDs.
The Inzers came out over a year ago, right? Almost like 2 years ago. The Inzers became
Yeah,
the Inzers, and they flooded the market.
everyone has inserts.
Just now,
I honestly don't
A7
think you'd like inserts.
I
If
don't
I'm being
think you would.
honest.
A7 just released them. The rigor mortis. They're not as stiff as Inzer. Everyone knows that, but like
They're in the
just
in
now
between of
releasing.
SBDs and
I would say
inserts.
it's more of a rookie. Like if you're new to powerlifting, don't get the Inzers.
You won't hit depth.
No, you won't.
You literally
I
won't hit
remember
that.
Joel told me because he was the first person I knew who had them. He was like, "If you struggle with depth, don't buy them." And I was like, "You know who you're talking to?" But they were dropped the video SBD. So almost 2 years after the Inzers came out, SBD's just now releasing them, and like,
You know they've been working on
yeah,
that.
they're
though.
gonna be out by the time this airs. So I'm sure we'll.
Wait,
talk
when
about
did they release?
I think
No,
like
I don't think they release
tomorrow.
that soon. Dude, I'm giving just about anything for them to be at this.
anything. May 31st. Yeah, they come out tomorrow.
Wow.
So that's gonna be a really interesting pair of knee
I kind of want to
sleeves.
order a pair.
I'll be honest. Austin Brown, he competed this weekend.
Yeah.
Did not have
shout
the
out
meet
to
he
him.
wanted, and I was sad
Yeah.
because I
One
always
for
get
three.
Still got third though.
Yeah, 1 for
I
3 got
mean,
third in the world.
That's so crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, I think it was, I don't know, 295 is what he hit. No.
He hit 683, I thought.
No, he went for 310.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Which
talking. I
is-
thought. Oh,
He went for it and then missed it. That would have jumped him up to second place. I'm not too sure what happened. I'll talk to him at Nationals because I'd like to know.
what happened
'cause-
with his first attempt?
Yeah.
But I remember,
Oh, not enough weight.
really?
Yeah, because to get the shirt settled, it wasn't settled yet for that type of weight, so they would have needed more to touch the
Yeah.
chest.
That's crazy. I remember like Austin, and this was an interesting thing is like, how do the general populace feel about the Inzers, right? Like people, I mean, they were being like called as cheating, right? I mean, they are, I use a pair of Stoics in the off season or when it's like anything above 6 reps, 5 reps. I use the Stoics. If it's a secondary movement, I use my Stoics, and those are extra small. And they just feel like compression sleeves compared to my Inzers. I know you haven't squatted with Inzers. And we were kind of talking about this morning, but like, I mean, I think my Inzers are a year old now, which I don't really know what the shelf life of
I've had my SBDs for almost a year.
knee sleeves are. Really?
That was my first knee sleeve. I've only had my knee sleeves that
Wow.
I have now.
I've had a couple
Only one.
pairs. I had Markwell Strong, 2 pairs of those. First pair was way too big. They were larges. And I was like 170 and they were like super loose. Second pair, I beat the crap out of and I lost one.
Mm.
And then I had my Inzers and now my Stoics. But I mean, they give you probably 5 to 10 pounds on your squat.
Boy.
The
Insers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
I
he has
think-
problems coming out of the hole. I think stuff like that super
I think
crucial. Not
to
crucial, but
wear the insers, and it obviously depends on body and everything, but let's say you're a smaller guy, you're more prone to shooting your hips back because when you extend,
Yeah.
your quads are the first thing you want to lock out, causing you to do that and shooting the hips back. So I mean, I think it's
You think the insers cause your hips? I think that's just having weak hips.
No, that's kind of.
Oh.
I'm not saying me. No, I'm just an idiot.
Because I know
Yeah.
you've struggled with
Yeah,
it.
no,
so
I'm
I
not
was like-
blaming mine
I
on.
was like,
No,
damn,
I'm not
man.
blaming mine on that. I'm saying but just in general though,
my
because
knee sleeves are too tight.
yeah, I can squat 7, but I decided to hold myself back. But I mean, I don't know if you could agree, like someone that's not as experienced, like what we're saying, like the beginners and
Oh, I
stuff.
thought you were saying me. I was like, damn.
No, I'm saying like the smaller guys or something that are wearing them. Like that's gonna be their first reaction.
I would not get the
Does-
insers
And this
until
is
you're
not
a year
a shot
in.
at James. Does James wear insers?
No, he wears stoic.
That's what I thought. Like, because his squat is beautiful, and I was wondering, I was like,
He's got a good squat.
how?
He couldn't
if
wear
he
them.
wore-
anyways. I don't
that's what I
think he
was
could.
saying.
I would
People
not
out.
wear insers until you're at least a year into powerlifting.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wear.
I mean, obviously, you've been I'm just saying lifting.
Yeah.
But, like, and the reason that, like, Graham, shouting him out again. Oh God. He was like, "Should I get insers?" And I was like, "No, you shouldn't." Like, you're still new to the sport to where like
No reason to.
you still have. I think the time you get the insers is when your squat is what you would call like perfected. Obviously, no one has a perfect squat, but like when you're not making changes to your squat, when your squat is trustworthy, reliable, and you have sat with that for a couple months, maybe a year, then get something like the insers, because you have to learn to squat in them, right? You know, your movement kind of changes where you have to understand depth in a knee sleeve like that. And so I just think it's interesting that like that's what's taking over powerlifting, because it really is taking away, like, it's not raw powerlifting anymore. With these,
We're getting closer.
We're
and
on an edgy
closer.
line.
Well, we're getting closer. Like you said, the Titan singlets, SBD or the
well, no,
The
the Titan
Titan's
singlet,
different.
that's not, we say
They've
it,
been around for decades.
when we say, like, I don't think we're really I'm not getting 3 pounds in a Titan singlet. I think it helps, but it's like, I don't think it's like that, at least in my experience. I wear my Titan singlet and my SBD singlet
It might be more psychological.
damn
to
about
me
the
than
same for
anything,
me.
But
I
What-
think
sorry.
with wrist wraps, I'm not really seeing those progress. I think they're fine.
Well, you can't. Like,
Right.
what could you do more?
Well, that's what we thought with neoprene 7mm knee sleeve, and now look what's happening.
now let's just say, what's the point of wrist straps and knee sleeves? To hold the joints stronger, more in a safer position, and what it is. Now, no, go ahead.
I have a
bench shirt.
You're a bench.
I
No,
have
I mean-
this is news. I haven't told a lot of people about this. I am now a certified personal trainer, and I will be laughing me training.
DM him on Alb82
Do
2.5.
not,
Link is
do
in
not
his bio.
DM me. I will not respond. I'm not posting that I'm a coach on Instagram. But I always held this belief, if I had a client and I'm starting this client and they want to just health, get stronger, whatever, but it's not powerlifting, I'm not putting them in any equipment.
There's
Yeah.
no point.
Yeah.
So like, and that's what I was saying is like, I don't really think it keeps you safer. I think a belt can be a helpful tool to teach you how to brace, but I don't think my ins or knee sleeves are keeping me safer.
When I say safer, I mean the power lifters that are approaching like higher, like.
I mean,
combat.
Jesus Oliveras is the strongest powerlifter, and he's not wearing them.
Well, yeah, no, I mean like knee sleeves in general and stuff, and wrist straps.
Oh,
Like, that's-
I would
Yeah.
feel more comfortable.
I'm saying
in
like
knee
that's
sleeves
what's
and
the
stuff.
point.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable.
No, yeah.
It holds you together.
I don't think I could squat 6 without them.
You
Mentally.
should be able to squat 80%.
Yeah, I think I could squat 5, no problem. But like
Yeah.
approaching that like 6 mark, I don't think I
Yeah.
could do it.
And I like to keep my knees intact.
Yeah, also it's mental. I don't know. For me, like
Yeah.
when the knee sleeves on, I'm like, oh yeah.
Well,
I basically have wraps on right
I'm
now.
It's the same
Like
thing
year-old SBDs.
as like pre-workout for me.
Someone put
Yeah.
4 reds on the
Like
bar.
my caffeine tolerance, awful. I take pre, I feel the beta alanine, but it's like it's having that drink that I'm just sipping. Even like I'll put an element in it, it feels the same.
Mhm.
You know, I think it's all like that mental process of like I've got my gear now, I'm ready. Like
What gear you got, brother?
Like I'll hit 1 rep 220 raw, and then I'll jump to 308 with sleeves and a belt, and it's like 308 feels lighter than 220. You know, on squat. So I think it's one of those things where like it is a really big mental boost.
Yeah, when I get to three res is when I put everything on.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't wear anything up to that on a normal day. Now, like yesterday when I was like trying to go all in, I had my shoes and everything on with one red. But
wait, you squat without squat shoes to warm up?
To warm up, yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't wear squat shoes, but
Well, I mean, like if I have like a red on or the bar, past a red, I put them on. But usually I try to just
I
like.
mean, I guess the same on bench. I won't wear anything until like.
Yeah.
See, my bench percentages are so whack.
I think I could bench damn near the same without wrist wraps and a belt.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I used to bet. Remember, you used to get mad at me because I just wouldn't wear my wrist wraps.
Yeah.
Correct. Like, I just wouldn't
it's
wear
awesome.
them. Yeah, Corinne doesn't wear a belt. Nothing.
She wears
like-
a belt on squat.
No, that's not
Well,
a
I'm
real
talking about
battle
on
bench.
bench. Like on bench, I think. Like yeah, I don't think I. That's the one where I think I could go completely with nothing and be fine.
Yeah.
We didn't do this week in training.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's been a terrible week, so.
You had a good Saturday. What did you do on Saturday?
Just kidding, I forgot. I squatted 600 for the first time. That was fun. I squatted 606 at it was not easy, but it was not like super difficult.
He was chilling.
Yeah, it wasn't like it just freaked me out because that's a 39-pound PR, and I had never squatted. Honestly, never squatted anything like that before. So it was a little bit of a shock to the body, but felt pretty good. Was really confident. Could have had a little bit more, but we have this week to do that. And then yesterday, squatted again. Took 585 for a little run. I tried to triple it and just didn't work out. First rep really sloppy. Second rep even more sloppy. Failed the third rep right out of the hole. Had a little bit of technical difficulties. I was wearing a shirt. I was super loose, and the bar was rolling down, like it was gripping the shirt. And even though there was chalk, it was still staying in the same spot, but it was rolling, so it was ripping the shirt up. And I also started it too low on my back because I rushed it and got freaked out. Because I was really nervous. Like I was like wigging out about that squat because it just weight wasn't feeling like super, super good. It was feeling a little bit heavier than normal. But I got 585 for 2 sloppy, and I think I could clean it up and get 3. But then I have a deadlift double today at 628. We'll see.
But here's what you gotta
That's
think.
gonna be
You
like
gotta think. If you want to deadlift 660, you need to be doubling in
Yeah, I
620. That's like
that's where like I'm at.
I don't want to jump the gun, but that's where I'm at in training. You know, because like Becky gave me a couple sets of 415 yesterday on squat, and I like just hit 419 for a triple, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But I was like, if I want to squat 5, I need to be hitting this.
It has to be more
weight.
casual.
Exactly. So it's like,
But that's still gonna be a 22-pound PR.
Oh, I know.
For a
That's-
double.
even a single.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never deadlifted over
Right.
606.
If you double that,
We'll see.
I'm running math. You're probably my basic knowledge of what I don't know what Becky's thinking. If you double that, it's like, let's say it's a good double. Like, let's just say it's a solid double and it moves pretty well. Crap, you're probably gonna be over 60. You're probably in that 670, 680 range.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. She has me. So she has that. What's 95%?
Oh, is this 95%?
She says it's
I
like
was thinking
ish
off of like 90.
95%.
Okay.
Which is probably around 650, 660.
628 divided by 0.5. 660.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she has.
knows,
So I
like,
want.
all right,
Yeah.
crap. So,
so-
this is a big double day.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
need
like
to
your
double it.
midway between first attempt and second attempt.
That'd be like a second attempt. Or probably open. No, my second would probably be around 635 ish. But I'm hoping to open at like
Your opener
6.
You're probably going to
I'm
open
hoping
around
low.
606 if I had to guess.
606, then 635, and then 660.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm freezing.
I am too. I've been cold all morning in this apartment. I don't
We
quite
need
know
to turn the
why.
air.
It's off. It's 72 degrees in this apartment.
That's crazy.
I don't know why. I'm feeling cold.
I feel
Um,
fantastic.
So yeah, and then Becky hasn't done the rest of the week yet. What I think she's doing is
Oh,
seeing
she's
how I
scheming.
do. Yeah, how I do.
She's scheming right now.
She did that with me too.
She wanted to see how yesterday went, and then gave me the rest of the week.
And then she gave me yesterday, today, and then she'll, depending on how these 2 days go,
Yeah.
she'll plan that out. But yeah, today I'm like kind of tweaking.
Don't miss.
We'll see. No, I won't. But it's like a whole, I don't know, like just very new to me doing this whole, like, kind of, I don't know. I'm getting pretty strong pretty quick, and it's kind of scary because like I feel like my mental can't keep up with my physical. And like yesterday with 585, like I think that's there, but like mentally I was like, good God, I've hit 585 once and it was 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
I'm attempting to triple it. And like physically, I think if I wouldn't have freaked myself out mentally, I could have had it. But that's the issue I'm running into is I'm a very confident person, but also like, yeah, but like also I'm about to attempt a 22-pound PR for a double.
Right.
Like that, even though I know Becky wouldn't give me anything that I can't hit, like it still is like nerve-wracking mentally.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah.
gonna be a piece of crap right now and saying like you need to go ahead and like just stop in general. Like you're kind of like already setting that mindset this morning of how today's gonna go.
Yeah,
I'm just
I know.
like, you know, like
I know.
as someone who's like been doing that, it's you just need to go and stop and be like, all right, we're doing this
Yeah.
now. Because you did
I mean,
the same
606
thing.
felt fine.
You did the same thing 585 yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Well,
all
that's
right.
what I'm wondering. Like, where have you been taking yourself mentally? I've been meaning to ask you that.
It's been a mix.
Yeah.
I've kind of fallen off track with the whole like,
Uh-huh.
well, because like
Because weight's gotten heavy, and that's
And-
what's normal.
so what I've done is even in the drive up, I'm still listening to nice, like all this stuff. The only time where I flip the switch is before the set.
Yeah.
Even in warm ups, I'm not going crazy.
Right.
I only flip the switch for like 5, 10, 15 minutes max, and then it's off.
Uh-huh.
It's not like on my whole training session, but really on with an energy drink in his hand.
I could take a nap right now.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
But like, I try. I don't know. But then I find myself like forgetting that I even like flip the switch kind of deal. And I hate the term flip the switch. I think that's stupid. But like putting myself in that mental state, it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's actually helping at all. But
Something to be wary
it
of.
is interesting.
Yeah. I've kind of noticed it
Yeah.
the past couple of weeks. I've been meaning to ask you.
Especially 585 yesterday.
Yeah.
I
you were
tried to like
off.
really go crazy.
And I just feel like it
messed me up.
work. It doesn't work.
It messed me up.
It doesn't work.
I
It's a hot take.
didn't do it.
You know people I kind of look up to in a weird way. I'll say Chris Cho, but also Nick Lombardi. Of like
Yeah.
they're just
Yeah.
having a fun time, and that's what this is supposed to be.
No.
I'm sorry.
Just no.
Are you done?
Yeah.
I want to get into my week of training.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, I forgot.
when did we last record? Thursday.
Yeah.
So I guess okay. I had Saturday. I went up to North Carolina with my family this weekend. You know, you didn't get to. You want to know how real I am?
This is so funny.
I FaceTimed Corinne to have me watch Noah hit his last 2 attempts, the 584 and 606.
Yeah.
Because I wanted, and I made my family wait. We were done at the gym, but I knew I would lose service driving. So I was like, we've got to wait. And I watched him hit it. And I was on the, if you watch this video on Instagram, he comes up to his phone and like makes sense because that's me. And I'm like, I was in this little rec center where the lady's like 1 foot in the grave yelling.
So funny.
But anyway, so I was at that rec center, and first of all, they almost didn't let us in, and I was like already sipping pre, and I was like, if you get in between me and the gym right now, we're gonna have some problems. And Becky gave me 6s on squat.
I'm
I
so
was like-
sorry.
Oh, well, it's whatever.
Wait
And
a minute.
so,
I only saw 405 by 5.
wait a minute, we'll get there. So I'm there with my brother and my dad. My dad's doing his own thing. My brother's like, I'll just work out with you. And I was like, cool. And I'm like, my brother's older than me, 5 years. I gotta show him who the alpha is. So I go 1, 2, 3 plates, feeling easy. And then I go like 345 for 6, easy, 375 for 6. A little bit harder. And it wasn't the fact that it was heavy. and I had to use pound plates. And the bar is like 30 millimeters. It's like 2 millimeters bigger than a power bar. So it's like I'm like using a squat bar, you know? And 2 millimeters is a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a big
that's
difference. You really notice
You're
it.
gonna feel that.
You're gonna feel it on your back. That's crazy. Anyway, so I'm squatting and I hit 375 and I'm like, load the plate.
That's
So I
crazy.
put 405 and I'm like, Dad, Ben, I'm gonna need you guys to spot me. And like having my brother and my dad spotting me like woke something in me. So I hit the first couple reps. And then I was like, hit
Something
5.
just snapped. Something inside of me.
And it was clean. And then I went for a 6 and I like was just so tired. And like it wasn't even like a muscle strength thing. It's just like I was dying, dude. So I failed the 6, but like I told Becky, I was like, and you guys might remember if you're avid listeners to the podcast, I failed 385 for 5 just under a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now I hit a 20-pound PR.
Yeah, but it's
for 5.
pound so it doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. And a squat bus, so it's not right. No, but
I mean,
but that was just really cool because I was like, I had been afraid of squats, and like ever since that 419 triple, squats have been just like I've been greasing the groove. Like I'm just in the pocket. So it's been really fun. So that was an awesome PR, and I tried benching there. Oh my god! First of all, it's one of those like multi-tool benches that like has like the almost like the leg curl on the bottom of it. You know what I mean? And then like it, goes up, and there's like a 3-inch gap. 3-inch gap is pretty big. And I go to bench, and I've got my Hyper-V's on, so you think I'm not moving. Bro, I am slipping. Like, I was like, might as well just do Larson press.
So basically,
really
Hyper-V's are a waste of money.
And then, wait, this is funny. So there's a sauna there, and it wasn't like it was like a coal sauna.
Oh,
and so I
it's a
go,
real sauna.
yeah, I step in, it's me, my brother, and my dad, and it is hot.
I'd imagine.
Like 175 degrees.
The one life in Carroll.
Wait, I'm not done. I'm just
No, I'm saying not all commercial gyms have that.
Yeah,
and the one
but
at
it's
Carrollton does.
Well, and then my dad has like a eucalyptus oil, and he pours it on, and like you can't breathe through your nose. It's so like why is it spicy? And then we do a 15-minute round. He goes cold shower, and so we take a cold like shower after. Hop in the freaking what is it like hot tub? Yeah, and then we do it 2 more times.
That's crazy.
We did 3 sets of 15
Not a
minutes
chance.
in the sauna.
No chance I would ever do that.
I was dying, and then this other guy came in.
It's more mental.
It
than
is.
anything.
This other guy just came in. He's like, "What's that?" And he was just sitting there, just chilling, and it was so weird, but it was really funny. Anyway, yesterday was pretty solid too. So yesterday morning I played golf. Pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. And I drove 4 hours back home, and I have 415 for 3 sets of 3 and 2 sets of 402. And I was not wanting to do that, but a lot of people getting stronger right now. And I told myself, I'm like, I cannot bail out of this. As much as I want to, this guy named CJ, he's getting strong. And I'm like, I can't let this happen.
Nemesis.
He's not really my nemesis, but our first 2 meets that were like, one was in Florida, one was in Savannah. We were both there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, oh, you're now my arch nemesis. But he just competed, had a good meet. And I was just like, nah, this can't fly. This can't fly.
Yeah.
And so I just had to, I had to do it yesterday, and I did it. Squats looked good. I did banded bench. I did 2 plates for a triple with red bands. That was like awful.
Yeah.
But then Becky gave me an RP 8.5 bench single this week. Damn right. Damn right.
I was hoping this deadlift goes good, and then Becky gives me like a 8.5, 9 single on deadlift, and I can just try and deadlift 3.
I have to go to the bathroom. Talk about your meat. Bro, it's bad.
Oh.
I've also already had like probably like 45 ounces of water.
Well, I have to, so.
It's like a walk of shame.
Yeah, it is. Bro just ran into the wall.
Yeah, he's about to poop.
Yeah.
That's the walk of shame.
That's the shit wall.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm
4 days out? 5 days out.
Yeah, 4 days out. I compete on Saturday. It's Tuesday, but this will release tomorrow. So I guess like 3 days out from there. So yesterday I literally only had 402 for a single on squat, and feels good. I'm happy. And what's it called? Last week was really crappy, so I'm gonna have to talk to and convince my coach to change numbers up again. But had
Do you
kind
know
of,
your openers?
it's probably lowered a lot because of last week. Last week, not a good week at all. I went back to train with my coach and just horrible mental barrier. Like it was, jeez, like horrible mental barrier the
I'll
past
go through.
few weeks. Like weight's just not been great, but it is what it is. It's starting to feel better now, which about time we're 4 days out now. But what's it called? So gonna have to try and convince coach to up the numbers again and say no, we're because I want 725 total, and just tell him, yeah, no, this is happening no matter what. And yeah, 402 single moved like RPE 3 and 308 doubles on bench RPE 2. So yeah, that's about all I have. It's just been a light chill week. I've been chilling.
Yeah.
You know, we could just hear Noah taking a raging piss right now.
That's so graphic. That's why I use my personal restroom, not that one. The AI will hopefully edit it out, but it's pretty loud.
Yeah, I'm about to have to run and do mine. I'm going to tag out when.
Wow.
Yeah, we can hop back to
we can
our
just-
Gymshark stuff.
We can just finish the episode.
I've been holding it in.
We can just,
No, I'm enjoying this.
I mean,
I'm enjoying our time.
What did you say? Re-say every single thing that you just say. I'll lose.
You can just listen to the podcast tomorrow.
You.
Do you know your openers?
No, I don't. It's probably lowered.
That's like a Becky and James thing. She would like tease me until the meet day. What openers are?
Hell no.
Not actually.
I mean,
which
like,
is-
if I ask him, he'll tell me, but it's because of last week, it got lowered. So I'm going to tell him, no, we're going to go back up. I'd like to open.
Just open low and make the openers like. My thing
I
is
agree.
I don't care what
Well,
my
yeah,
openers are, as long as they're like. Then if you make them move, like no problem, then there's no reason the second attempt should stay where it's at.
I also think
You know what I'm saying?
mentally it helps a lot having a low opener.
Yeah.
Because it's like you walk on the platform, you just smoke a lift,
Having a tough opener.
you feel confident.
Well, so here's the thing. So, like,
Hey, this is the thing.
here's the problem.
Here it is. Take it.
Like, I'm planning on PRing all 3 lifts in order to qualify. So the squat plan was 562. Like, that's I want to hit that. That's what I realistically need to hit. And what's it called? Like, the opener was probably in that 507 range, like probably 507. And he's got me going instead now like 535 as my top end. And that's probably gonna make my opener like, I don't know the math, like 484 maybe. And the thing is, this is what we did at my meet a month ago, is where we were seeing how I felt during warm-ups and then changed my openers like 3 lifters out, 3 minutes out from the flight, and then we did it like that. But I don't know, hopefully I'm convinced them to just start at the higher end, and then if it just is crappy, we'll go down, but I'd rather it be set on the higher end than the lower end, because then that's just going to be annoying, and he's going to be busy enough as it is on meet day to not, because he's got 16 athletes.
James does?
Yeah.
Competing at nationals?
Yeah, and that's not like his whole squad or anything. Like, half the people are like not doing this year.
Your dad's not doing it, right?
Nationals, yeah.
This meet?
Yeah, and
This
my
weekend?
sister. Yeah, that's why he had to gain weight for his suit. That's why he
I thought it was in like 2 weeks.
No,
No,
this week.
he's the day after me. Yeah, and my sister. So like all of them we're all competing like within 24 hours of each other.
Okay, there's that. I'll send you a new program. I thought you were competing like next week. Okay, well, that's awkward.
Yeah. So he's also 3 days out.
Okay, well.
But, yeah. Because of the circumstances that I want to do at this meet, I want to start where like planned on. Like I've told you, like once I know I'm doing a meet, I know just about every aspect of how my day's going. I know what I'm going to wear. I know what I'm going to do. And like I've pieced together like the numbers I'm going to hit and how each attempt's going to go, how the warm-up room's going to go, and like just visualizing everything. And like that's just how it is. So I'm going to have to talk to him soon and see if he's up for it. I mean, if it moves, he'll do it, but it's just gotta make it move. That's the easy part. Just stand up. Just
I
lock
know
out.
this is so obvious, but like, we are the only variable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like weight is. I know we always say this, but I just like
500
was
pounds
thinking
is always
about it.
gonna be
I was like,
500 pounds.
yeah, like weight is always weight.
Don't shake your head. We just heard your echoing piss leave outside here.
I don't know.
500 pounds will always be 500 pounds.
Good luck to Drew. We'll recap next week. Hopefully.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. Actually, we're gonna film. He's leaving Thursday.
Oh, we need to film another one soon.
Have to be tonight.
That's fine. After class.
Yeah.
Noah and I start class this week. I start today. Do you start tomorrow?
Yeah.
So that's going to be an interesting thing. And I think
Terrible.
what I'm really interested in is like, I need to make sure I'm on top of my variables. Because right now it's been so easy. I wake up,
Mm-hmm.
train a little bit, maybe work once a week, you know, but like now I need to make sure I was quick. Now I need to make sure, because like training is going really well and I want to like savor this.
Yeah, I do too.
And so I'm just kind of in the mind space of, now that I know I'm starting class, please be really careful picking that up. Because if it unplugs, we're over. He's not picking it up. But yeah, it'll just be interesting to see how I can like do with my variables. You know, I'll be starting this new job too. So I want to start like meal prepping. I need to be a little more intense with my diet.
I need to get my nutrition back.
Yeah, it's been bad for me.
I would appreciate that nutritionist.
I'm off the rails.
You know, we joked about a little treat, but
It's bad.
little treat. Little treat.
I'm
But-
also 4.5 weeks out. So I gotta start.
So yeah. Oh, my next meet will be in December. If everyone wondering,
What are you doing?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
No, I think it'll be Holiday Havoc, but it's not sanctioned. So,
Mine's a different Fed.
yeah.
Yep. Small.
See, I would do yours, but then like I won't be allowed to come back if I do USAPL.
No, you can come back USAPL.
I can't go back PA though.
Yeah, you can. Until you're at nationals, you can go back and forth.
Okay. It's so complicated.
Nope, I just told you how it is.
But yeah, so school will be starting, so that'll be interesting with our lives. But I think all good things going on. We're really excited for your meet. I mean, we've got a lot of people who are gonna have a really big meet. KC barbell stuff has kind of slowed down in the summer, which I don't think we wanted it to, but like it's just one of those things
It's
where
kinda
like
hard
it's
to break.
realistic.
Yeah. People go back home.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff.
And
There's
it's
only,
also like
not even 10 of us that still are here.
right.
Oh,
And
y'all suck.
that's so true. No, but you know, it's one of those things where like people get summer jobs and like we had in classes like we had a really good thing going on where we were training together like every day. But now
That's
it's
not
like yeah, it's gonna be like I have to go to the gym today. Hopefully hit a deadlift PR and you guys won't be there. So
Same.
but anyway. Yeah, guys. This was a fun episode. They always are fun.
We
Ar,
completely
ar, ar.
steered off of the
Seals when there's a
Gymshark.
fish at the function. Ar, 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 ar.
What type of?
If you guys know that meme, you're a real one. But thanks for watching, everyone. If you guys have anything you want us to talk about, let us know.
Any other drinks? Y'all never leave
Yeah,
comments.
no
on
one
drinks.
really comments except for my mom, so she's a real one.
I'm not drinking
Miss
LaCroix.
Alpazzotti, what do you want us to try?
Yeah, she's gonna be like tea or something. Yeah, I'll try
I would
yerba
do
mate. Yo. Oh,
Okay.
Well, everyone, thank you for watching this episode of the 225 podcast. I believe this is episode 16.
I don't know.
All right, guys, we will see you in the next one. This will be out on Wednesday, and we also drop on Saturday. Thank you for tuning in. 3, 2, 1, ka-chow.